my Crusaders and my movie maniacs. It's your boy Almega coming at you from the Comic Crusaders special today because we got a returning champ in the building. That's right. It's the man who knows more about free streaming than anyone I know. Here's the one, the only, the amazing Chris Woolsey. But wait, we're going to be talking about that sweet October lineup over at WatchFree Plus. It is action-packed flicks. There are horror gems and everything to make your spooky season sizzle. All right? So, and guess what? It's all free. So grab your popcorn, dim the lights, and let's dive in with the king of streaming himself, the CW. How you doing, homie?
I'm doing great now that I'm here with you. How are you doing, good sir?
I am doing fantastic, and here we are. It is October. Oh my God, 2025 seems to be like not jogging, but like racing towards this end.
Yes.
Yeah, it's all right because we're here. It's October. It's getting cold out there, but it's all good because Vizio is about to warm us up with some great old action flicks. And of course, some horror gems. And again, we have the big boss right here that's gonna talk this. Talk all about this. So, brother, Chris, WatchFree has come out swinging this October, right? So you got explosions, you got martial arts, car chases, and I'm talking high octane madness, right? So, how does it all curate this wild lineup of action bangers?
Well, I've got to tell you, we have a team like no other at Vizio WatchFree Plus. Our programming team, our acquisitions team, our marketing heroes, we all get together. We love movies and TV shows. So we just get together and we say, what is cool and fun? What can we bring the people for free so they can stretch their entertainment budget and they can make ends meet? And they can get all the entertainment that they want for free.
Oh my God! The key word, folks, free. Yeah, I heard that. Free. All you gotta do is check out WatchFree Plus. They have a website. They have apps. They're everywhere. You can't get away from them. They're on your TV. They're on your phone. They're on your tablet. They're on the web. So check out that. And it'll point you in every which way for you to get access to all these amazing free movies. You understand me? Now, listen, Chris, I gotta ask you here. Was there one film on this particular playlist that had you yelling at the screen like, yo, this is the one that goes hard for me?
You know what? There are, we've got a lot this month that are very fun, but I think I'm gonna have to go with The A-Team.
Oh yeah, there you go. That amazing remake of the original classic TV show.
Because, how hard is that to take one of the most beloved series of all time and turn it into a movie? Crazy.
Yeah, Chris, do you remember when it was? Was it a Friday night or a Thursday night for the new episodes?
I want to say it was Friday, if I'm not
right? It was Friday, right?
Yeah.
I feel like it was Friday too, because it was, school was over. It was the weekend, and I remember as a kid that was one of those exceptions because my father was hard on me about make sure you get your rest, boy. Get educated and shit. Yeah, programmed, not educated, but that's another podcast, folks. But yeah, and like my Fridays and my Saturdays were like my heaven. I got to see the A-Team, the Knight Rider.
Man.
Saturday night's main event. Cool shit.
Forget about it. Amazing way to start the weekend. Yeah.
So let me ask you, brother. When you found the A-Team, like who put you on? Was it self-discovery or was it daddy watching this and letting you watch this volume TV on screen?
It was probably either my dad or it was kids at school that turned me on to that because it was. I just remember it being a phenomenon. Like you mentioned,
they even had a Marvel comic. Remember?
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. So, I just remember that opening monologue. They were a team accused of a crime they didn't commit. They escaped from a maximum security to the Los Angeles underground. where they survive to this day. If you can find them, if you need help, maybe you can hire the A team. Like, just so great. So great. I would get chills down my spine just hearing the dun 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 dun.
Yeah, stop it.
I mean, made Mr. T a star. It's just
all of them, all these guys.
The guy just oozed.
The refounding of George Peppard, you know what I mean, as well, because he was amazing as Hannibal.
I mean, just such a great cast. It was ridiculous.
But I mean, you guys again. I love this movie right here, Sniper. I mean, old school. I mean, Tom Berenger. When this came out, let me tell you about, because you guys got everything from classic muscle flicks to modern day mayhem. So it is. What's the secret sauce though? When you're balancing nostalgia with new school fire over at Vizio.
Well, I mean, I think it's just that. I think it's a balance. You know, we get new stuff in the pipeline all the time, and you've got to figure out, like, okay, how can we balance classic TV, because now there's a whole new generation of people that have never seen some of the classic TV shows and movies.
You're right.
And then how do we balance that with bringing in all this hot new stuff as well?
Chris, I don't know if you know this, but you know that cassette tapes are making a comeback?
I heard that. Which is crazy. Like, I get vinyl because, like, you know, people are reprinting that, but like the cassettes, they just die eventually.
Thank God I still got my 2 Walkmans that still work. Yo, bro, I have the OG leather Sony, like one of the early editions of the Sony that was really fancy.
Yes.
Hey, bro, and it's working. You understand me?
Are you serious? So this is how OG I am. I had the one that didn't even have a belt clip. It had a lanyard that went around your shoulder.
Oh my God, my man had
like a satchel.
Oh, my man, he had the Merce version.
Absolutely. And then I had the Sportsman, which was my baby, the bright yellow.
Yeah, see, I had the bright yellow, but I got the first digital Sportsman. That's my model. The first digital Sportsman.
Nice.
Because I worked at a job in New York, right? And I had left my bag in the front, and somehow somebody came into the office and stole my bag with my Walkman in it. And I had a dope mixtape in there. I'm so mad. It's all right. That's my job. Said, yo, I'm so sorry. I know how much you love music. Because listen, the only way I could work in that job was with my headphones on. And so they bought me a brand new digital version, the new ones. They said, yo, pick anything you want. I said, all right, anything, no problem.
There you go.
I took advantage, and to this day I have it, and it's working, and I love it, yo.
And
it even had the rubber control on the top. It was one of those, like the real heavy duty, yo.
That was no joke with the remote. You know, just in case you were 2 feet from your Walkman. Like, it's so hilarious that they had a remote.
I love it, man. That's my age. But again, yo, you got these songs, and I know even though it's kind of funny, even though it's horror, it's in the action section.
Yeah,
so,
we had so many horror movies because of Halloween this month that we had to push Fright Night into
the action. Yeah, bro. I gotta ask though, if there's any movie in this lineup that you feel is an underdog that is being slept on, which one is it?
Oh boy, I'm gonna have to go. I'm probably gonna go with Volcano.
Ooh,
it's a great cast. Tommy Lee Jones,
and Hesh. Oh my God, rest in peace.
Lost, unfortunately, way too young. Don Cheadle is fantastic in it, and you know it's funny because it's like right in the middle of Los Angeles where I live, and you know, the neighborhood where this volcano comes up already looks like it's a natural disaster. So it's no surprise to me when that volcano just came up out of the ground. I said, it's about time.
Well, that's too funny, yo. And then we got Black Knight over here. Martin Lawrence, man, you know, when he was a little younger in his day. Yeah, man.
That's what I'm squawking about.
Then we got Dead Silence.
Another horror film.
Bro, a creepy ventriloquist ghost, a family curse, and Zero Chill. And you never look at dolls the same. I could say the same about my boy David Howard. He has a doll that's creepy. He should watch this so he can understand why I feel creeped out.
Dude, creepy dolls, I can't take it. I can't take. When I was a kid, this is how 80s I was. My parents put a Charlie McCarthy doll, full tuxedo,
Oh my god!
this dummy in my room, and never told me why. I
They
just
love
walked
you.
into my room as a 6-year-old, and there was a guy in a tuxedo sitting in a chair, and I was too scared to
They
even
really love you,
ask
Chris.
why is this child man in my room, and he sat there for like 5 years. So I
That was
have
nothing but love.
dolls.
That was nothing but love your family was showing you.
I think it was, but
Yeah. You know what I saw? You remember the Poltergeist, right? The
Oh, yeah.
Poltergeist movie. You remember the
yeah.
clown?
The clown is terrifying.
So I went to a show recently, and they had a giant-sized version of that damn clown.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, I'm like, nah. It wasn't really amazing. I'm like, I took a couple of steps back. I mean, Almega ain't scared of shit, but I'm just saying, but I don't trust. I don't trust.
So the when the research team comes into the house near the end of the movie, my old acting coach was the black researcher Richard Lawson, who was a pretty famous actor, and that was one of his big starts to his career was Poltergeist. Really good guy, very talented.
Yeah, Chris, I gotta ask you though, because as a movie junkie, right, myself, I gotta ask if you could star in any one of these action films that we're showing right now, which role are you taking? Is it a hero or a villain? Are you the crazy sidekick who steals every scene?
I would probably be the crazy character actor. That's kind of my jam. I look like the straight man, but I've kind of got a character actor vibe going on. That kind of
that's my man right there, kiddo. Yeah. So all right, but for real, I gotta call it, man. Almega Woolsey Explosion Protocol coming soon.
Amen. Love it. I love it. I'm on board. Sign me up.
Comedy action buddy film.
But this one is great. Intruders. Another.
This is really good. Yeah, bro.
Yeah. This is another horror we had spilled over into the action, and this is sort of a hybrid. It's kind of an action horror film, but this one's great. Clive Owen's in it, and I don't know about you, I think Clive Owen is one of the most underutilized leading men.
Underrated in action film. Yeah,
I love Clive Owen. He's great in everything.
We're a certain age, Chris, right? So we have our action heroes that were really established, right?
Sure.
And I think that nowadays it's really tough for the modern action hero to have the established. I mean, Jason Latham has reached that. I think now because of John Wick, we could take Keanu really serious as an action leading man. You know what I mean? The Rock, but again, he also does comedy, so he's like iffy. You know what I mean? Vin Diesel. I mean, we're gonna get a new Riddick, so let's see what's popping there.
Is that right? I hadn't heard that.
Yeah, we got a new Riddick, baby. Let's go.
Nice.
I'm excited. I mean, listen, action movie, and then we got Chevy Chase. I know he's gonna be around at Comic-Con, I believe, this year. I might be able to see him and say hello. I mean, to the amazing comic legend. I mean, we got a little vampire, bro. And but again, we got to keep it moving, folks. My man Chris he's a shaker. He's a mover. You guys understand? He is the king of streaming. Please check him out. We're gonna talk about that in a little bit, because we got to move on, bro. But it is effing October, and we have Halloween horror. Oh man, and they doing it. They're doing it this month. So yeah, brother, spooky season is in fact here. So baby, we peeped the horror lineup and WatchFree, bro. It's stacked like midnight marathon of nightmares. So how do you choose what's scary enough to make the cut here? Because I want to show off some dope shit.
Well, our head of programming is a huge horror fan, so she does a really, really good job of queuing it up, and then the rest of us just sort of pile in and refine the list. But we have a nice balance this month between TV and movies. Usually we lean really heavy on movies, but we've got a few really good TV series this month as well. So it's pretty
before we
exciting.
move on today, I gotta ask you, Chris. Have you ever had a movie so creepy that you had to turn on the lights after that you were creeped out? Be honest, bro.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the first time, so I just watched the original Halloween with my son, who's now almost 18. So I figured
Yeah.
he's finally old enough to watch that. But the first time I watched that movie, I don't even know if I slept that night because I was so terrified. It holds up so incredibly well. And to think that John Carpenter made that movie for Peanuts is just bonkers. If you
Insane,
want to
right?
hear the funniest bit of trivia, so did you know that Robert Englund, who obviously went on to play Freddy Krueger, was a PA on the set of Halloween?
Oh, check that out. Oh,
And
that's dope.
he said the only thing he can remember, so they shot it in Pasadena in the spring instead of Illinois in the fall, which is where Haddonfield was supposed to be in Illinois, and obviously it was supposed to take place during Halloween. They couldn't afford to do that. They shot it in Pasadena during the spring. So they had to buy bags of brown paper leaves, and they would throw them out of the back of a pickup truck onto the lawns in green, sunny Pasadena and Glendale. And so Robert Englund said the only thing he remembers from working on that movie was John Carpenter yelling at him, "Hey, Englund, is that as far as you can throw fake leaves?"
I believe that. I've met John Carpenter, so yeah, I believe it.
Yeah, I'll bet he's an intense character.
Oh yeah, but he's amazing, yo. And yeah, but we've had private conversations, and he has feelings. He has
Oh yeah.
feelings about
Oh, I
horror
have
right
no
now.
doubt. I have no doubt.
And yeah,
And
I mean,
apparently, the monologue of Donald Pleasance when they're driving up to the psychiatric institute, and he's talking about, I never want him to get out. He's dead. There's nothing behind his eyes. There's just these dead eyes. He apparently had just finished 2 bottles of wine in the green room. And a PA went up to John Carpenter and said, just to let you know, Donald Pleasance just finished off 2 bottles of wine in the green room. And John Carpenter went up to him and said, "Donald, I cannot afford to shoot this scene again." And Donald Pleasance said, "Don't worry about it. I got this."
I got you, son.
And he nailed it. Nailed it. Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? Yeah. Listen, I know those moments. I've had those days. And I'm a 50-year-old man now, but I had those youngest days when they told me, "Yo, listen, if you're back, I need you to show up." I'm like, "I got you at that moment. I'm straight. I got you." Anyway, I understand. So you got like folk like Hemlock Grove, you got The Witch, you got The Ring, the other like classics that still hit hard. Like, what do you think makes a horror movie timeless, Chris? Especially when it's gonna be coming on to an amazing channel like WatchFree Plus.
So I've got to say, I think probably a really compelling story. So if the story makes sense and you understand the motivation for either the monster or the main characters, and that everybody has some sort of an arc. And also I think the novelty, I think we, about every decade or so, we come up with a new staple of the horror ecosystem. We started with Michael Myers, we got Jason, we got Freddy, we got Jigsaw, we got Art the Clown, and this month we've got Terrifier 1 and 2. So if you are looking for the newest member of the horror community, I think Art the Clown is probably he's definitely up there.
This new generation should be proud that they finally achieved something that the early 2000s really didn't. Well, I'm not going to say that. Early 2000s, I would nominate Victor Crowley as the serial killer of the early 2000s. And then the mid 2000s, I would definitely say Art the Clown because he appeared in that short and then Terrifier came out. Well, would you agree? Yes, no?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, for sure. I saw a review that said Art Art the Clown makes Pennywise look like Krusty.
Ah!
That made me
Yeah.
laugh and laugh.
You know, I think that's an amazing fight, Chris. Nerd battle. Who will win the fight in a fight? Art the Clown or Pennywise?
As much as I love Art, I'm gonna go Pennywise because
controversial.
Yeah, I don't know. He feels more primal, and he just keeps coming back every time. I don't know how many iterations of that we've seen, and now series coming, and yeah, he's I don't know, Pennywise. He's a tough character.
You heard it here, folks. The king is screaming. Says Pennywise is the boss of the clowns right here. All right, but and then what's the Conjuring the cult? What's this?
Yeah, this one's super fun. It's like a support group, a movie about a support group, and it ends up that the group they're not so helpful. These people, it's a little bit of a cult going on here. So I love cults. I think they're fascinating. You got to check this one out.
But it's not part of the Conjuring movie franchise or anything, right?
No, this is different. Yep.
Okay. But now I gotta ask though, because the channel itself, like, how do you guys balance this mix though? Because you guys got some jump scare fun stuff, but you also have those deep psychological horror stories, like something like this. How do you guys balance that?
Yeah, I mean, we all love movies, and so everybody on our team has their list of favorites. So we get these things called avails every month, and you can see what movies are available to bring onto the service. And so we all get together and just pour over this list, and we're like, oh, we got this, oh, we got that, oh, do we have enough? Can we get this and this? And then if we get these three, can we? Okay, well, we don't need this one, but can we get these three? Like, and some of them, like some of them are kind of like forgotten gems, but to us who grew up in the 80s and the 90s, some of these things are like classics, and we really get excited about bringing those back to sort of educate the next generation.
Now I gotta ask, is there any underrated horror film that you probably or personally would defend to death?
Oh, boy, you mean in the whole horror world?
In the whole horror world, that people say, hey, it's cheesy, but you would say, hell no, it's not because.
I'm gonna go with, boy, that you always stump me. You always bring the tough question. Okay, I got it.
I gotta test your nerdom, yo. You're the king of Syrian, baby. Let's go.
Right. So there are a couple. One is The Children, which I don't know if you remember. It's like a late 70s, early 80s. Yeah.
I love the cover of that. I always saw that as a kid.
Yeah. But I think we can all agree that there are moments when kids can be terrifying. And that movie scared the bejeebers out of me when I was a kid. So that's one of them. The other one that people bag on quite often, even though it became one of the largest horror franchises of all time, is the original Nightmare on Elm Street with Johnny Depp, which, yes, is cheesy, but I also would argue that Freddy Krueger is one of the most original horror villains.
Became an icon.
Yeah.
Became an icon. As cheesy as it was, motherfuckers didn't think it was so cheesy because how many movies and iterations after the fact.
Totally.
And plus a TV show.
Yeah. Yeah,
Remember
and another TV show that people forget about all the time is Friday the 13th, which had nothing to do with the movie franchise. It was completely separate, and I was obsessed with that TV show.
You know what, though? Looking back and then comparing it now to a name we just saw, The Conjuring, it reminds me of that. Like they had cursed items. So it's like an early version of what The Conjuring was, right? Like,
totally.
The family, like these guys. It was crazy. Good time. We had that. We had monsters. We had Tales from the Dark Side. We had a new iteration of Twilight Zone. I mean, man, we were living in good times, Chris. What happened?
Amen.
Anyway, I mean, yeah, but they had to look away for some odd reason. Talk about this movie, pun intended.
Look Away is fantastic. I highly recommend it. So it's India Isley from Underworld, Jason Isaacs from The White Lotus, which is, you know, obviously blowing up off the charts. And this is about a high school student whose life is turned upside down when she switches places with a mirror image of herself. So she's looking in this cursed mirror one day, and the person in the mirror switches places with her. And so, yeah, and she sort of goes to take revenge on all the people who have treated the real version of the girl badly in her high school career. So it's like, it's kind of one of those movies like, what if you got to enact justice on all the people who picked on you, all the bullies you've had to deal with in your life?
You know what? Now at my age, I'm so forgiving. You know what?
Me too, brother. I'm with you.
Did you need to do that because it made you feel better as a human being? That's fine. I'll turn the other cheek at this point. You know what I mean? I mean, don't mess with me now. But you know, I forgive you for your past sins. You know what I mean? It's all good, yo. God's good, and we're here, we're living, and you know, we don't know what's going on. The world is nuts. So,
amen.
It is what it is.
Struggling with something for sure.
So yeah, I mean, as we continue here, but I don't know how important is it for you, my brother, to make sure that fans of all genres like action, comedy, horror, sci-fi get their fix every month.
Well, that's it, right? Because you know we aren't we're not like Screenbox where we're just horror films or we're just action.
Hey, look at that! Shots fired.
So we want to have something for everyone, and so I mean we've got a great selection of comedies every month. We've got Queen Pins with Vince Vaughn this month, which is a hilarious movie based on real events. These two suburban women who started counterfeiting coupons in their home and selling them over the internet. It's an amazing story. Vince Vaughn plays an FBI agent. Queen Pins, got to check it out. But you know, we've always had something for everyone. We always have great dramas, award-winning, Oscar-winning dramas. Obviously, the horror, we've got a ton, especially this month with spooky season, and then action films, documentaries, whatever you're looking for. WatchFree Plus has got it, and they've got it for free. So even better.
Free. That's the keyword. Let me ask you, brother, if you could combine any two movies from this wonderful October lineup into one wild crossover flick, which two would it be, and what's the title?
Oh my gosh, what are you doing to me?
You're the king of streaming, but I'm gonna have fun with you today, brother.
I thought we were friends.
He's using that prep me, you might have.
Okay, I got you.
You see, look at that. You see?
All right. So it's a story of a group of apocalyptic survivors that have to escape a crime they didn't commit. And it's the A Team and Z Nation, and it's the Z Team. Boom.
Boom! There we go, my man did it. Hey, now another question here. Have you ever sneaked into your old commentary while watching these, like full on Mystery Science Theater style, bro?
Oh, absolutely. First of all, I am the biggest Mystery Science Theater fan on the planet. Mike Nelson, who was the head writer and was the host for umpteen million years, wrote the foreword for my book. I met someone who knew him, and I gave him a copy of the book before it got published, and I asked if Mike would write the foreword for it, and Mike Nelson sent me a 3-page foreword for my book, never asked for a dime. Yeah. The guy is the biggest mensch on the planet. Yeah, exactly. I'm a huge fan. I love all the iterations. I love the original with Joel. I loved Mike. I love the newest one that Shout Factory put out. I think it's fantastic. The Netflix version's great. So yeah, I love Mystery Science Theater. My kids and I watch it all the time, and my wife usually chooses to leave the room.
Yeah, you know what? My ex did too. Anytime I put that on, she didn't find it funny. I don't know why. I think it's hilarious.
What's one of your favorites?
No, it's when they always do the 50 cinema, and they do any 50 cinema drawings, and they just sit there and just like it's just the line they draw. Especially what was it the oh my god, it's the cheesy one with the vampires, and they keep kind of repeating scenes throughout the movie. Oh my
Sure which one
god.
that
You gotta excuse me because I did something I shouldn't have been doing.
is.
But yo, yeah. Anytime I watch these, it's just their voiceovers. I
Yeah, they're
crack
the
up,
best.
and I usually just sit back, crack up, and my ex would be on her phone, just pick up her head, and look at me. It's like I don't understand. Like you're just not a fan of these movies. I saw the original with the original words, and then hearing their voiceovers just.
They're the best.
I mean, listen, yo, I don't give a fuck. I crack up now, brother. We gotta talk about it. So we got what it seemed we had a bowling theme because before you were talking about what seemed like a bowling movie. Now we have also Last Night at Terrace Lanes. What's going on here?
It's very fun. It's kind of a horror movie that, as you can tell, it's like a cult that is trying to kill this group of teens, of course, and they hole up in a bowling alley to try to defend themselves. It's very fun, very tongue-in-cheek. This is one of those horror movies that doesn't take itself so seriously, and so the filmmakers are constantly sort of winking at you as they move along. It's a very fun movie.
And then we got The Jester, which has a coming sequel real soon.
Yes, it does. I just saw that. Yep.
Yeah.
Very scary stuff. Great cast. Yeah, that mask is horrifying. It looks like the guy from Black Phone.
It does. But Chris, what would you do, man? You're gonna go get milk. You know, it's midnight. You're going downstairs to your kitchen. You know what I mean? And all of a sudden, this thing is just standing by the door. What would you do?
Oh my gosh, I would probably scream and jump 8 feet into the air. Which
are you freezing or you're running? And be honest.
I'm running. I'm definitely running. Like a coward.
Listen, I'm running to it. I had a camera trip with my ex-wife, and it was upstate somewhere. I know it was our first time. You know, we were really young. And we were walking because one of the cars seemed to have been lost, so we were trying to flag them down with our flashlight. And in the bushes, all I heard was, bro. I grabbed this girl and just started running.
Yeah.
As she tripped, I probably would have been dragging her. and she's laughing the whole time. And she's like, "Why are you running?" I said, "I'm not asking questions, yo. I'm out."
Right? Oh my gosh. You don't have to outrun the killer. You just have to outrun her.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yo. And, oh my God, I haven't seen this image in like effing years.
So old school. I couldn't believe we had it this month. I was like, oh my gosh.
Bro.
Yeah.
How you guys get access to this? Listen, not that it's a great movie, folks. I'm not saying that, but
sure.
As a kid, you know, videotape days, like you see this shit every day on the shelf. And, you know, finally I rented it, you know.
Yeah.
It was cool, but not that it was something that you know, not deserving to rewatch.
Yeah, I mean, all these movies, like, remember at Crackle we had, we got a bunch of lost horror movies. They had The Farmer and they had Silent Scream. And we got a bunch of movies that they had literally like lost the original, and then all of a sudden they found it in like Roger Corman's basement, and ended up bringing it back. And the key art is always better than the movie itself. Like the key art, I mean, this key art's incredible.
Yeah, Chris, how many times I got fooled?
Like,
yeah, how many times did I get fooled, man? They really took the best scene and like said, "Yo, this is what it's about," and I got fooled.
That's it. Absolutely.
It's all right.
Don't you remember that? Like riding your bike to the video store, and then you get home and you're like, I rode 7 miles for this?
Chris, tell me when you were growing up back in the day in Brooklyn, like on Fridays and Saturdays, they would have the special. So rent 2 movies, you get 1 free.
That's it.
You
Absolutely.
did it too? Yeah. Hey, yep. I love it.
And
my father give me $4. It was $2 a rent to give me $4. Yep. He goes, all right, the free one, pick whatever you want. But with this, it better be good.
Exactly. Yep. Oh man, I do remember it.
He goes, you better get me 2 action flicks. I'm like, all right, no problem. But yep. mine was always a horror. And as much as he denied it, he enjoyed them motherfuckers.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
He'd be like this, I don't like this shit. And peeking and shit. Like, you better stop it. Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. Another classic right here.
And another cursed mirror movie. How many of these do we have? Unbelievable.
And there was a whole series called Mirror back in the day, too. You remember?
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
I'm a horror fan, Chris.
I am well aware.
And look at this book, bro. If they sold this at a store, I would buy it.
Yes, you would.
It looks sick.
Yeah.
I need your autograph on it. Don't be scared. It's all right. Because I want to sign that shit out.
Right? We got crazy.
What is this? I've never seen this before. I've never seen Vampire Jones. What is this?
So this is a low-budget indie. We like to always throw a couple of those in at you because we figure it's something that you've never seen before. But, you know, it's exactly what you think. It's Interview with a Vampire meets, my own private diary. It's very fun, super, super campy. And this one is it's Eastern European vampire, which is kind of where the whole vampire mythology came from anyway. So
yeah, absolutely. And folks, listen, it's how simple this is. I'm gonna highlight this right here, but it's also in the show notes. So you got to download the Vizio mobile app or fire up your Vizio TV. It's all free. Sign up and let's get spooky, folks. You know what I mean? Because this October is free fear all month, only on Vizio WatchFree Plus. You know what I'm saying? Now, we ain't gonna go that easy. I can't let Chris go that easy because I need my man to do what he does the best. So for all my Crusaders out there, Chris, how can they find WatchFree Plus into the action today in your own words?
They can go to, if they have a Vizio TV, all they have to do is turn it on. On the homepage, you'll see the WatchFree Plus icon. Click on that. It'll take you.
On the Vizio TV is right on the homepage already.
That's it. It's already there, preloaded.
Oh, cool.
Click on that, and it'll literally take you to the ecosystem with tens of thousands of free movies and TV shows. You can binge to your heart's content. If you don't have a Vizio TV, it is not a problem. All you do is go to your favorite mobile app store, download the free mobile app to your phone or tablet, sign up for a free Vizio account, click on Live TV, and you will be taken to over 300 free streaming channels. Again, tens of thousands of free movies and TV shows.
You hear this now, bro. Before we bounce, if you could describe this month's lineup in one word, what would it be?
I'm going to go with terrifying.
Ouch! There you go, baby. It's going to mess you up. And I've been showing off this link the whole time. It's right there below, folks. Go ahead and make it happen. Now, Chris, thank you again, bro. Oh, any last words before we go?
Al, I look forward to coming back as soon as physically possible.
Oh, I know what's going on, and you definitely will be. So, Chris, because you always bring the fire, my dude. So, it's WatchFree Plus. They're dropping the heat, and this October's lineup is straight up treat bag for movies for movie lovers. You feel me? So, all my Crusaders, get your freak on. You feel me? Yeah. Hey, grab those snacks and stream it because guess what? It is free. Your favorite effort in the whole world. Free and only on WatchFree Plus right now. So, I am your boy, Al freaking Mega, yo, with the other F word.
One, the only.
Nah, I mean, I'm
Man,
saying
the myth, the legend.
hey, wepa! That's what I'm saying right there. You guys gotta keep it locked right here in the Comic Crusaders podcast, where pop culture meets passion. Thank you, Chris Woolsey, the Wolfman himself. It's WatchFree Vizio. Oh, that's right, baby. Stay tuned, folks. It's right there. Hasta la próxima, mi gente. Wepa!